Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of English with Chris presents English Word of the Day. Today's word of the day is cascade. Cascade. And cascade is a noun with the definition a steep, usually small fall of water, or something arranged or occurring in a series or in a succession of stages so that each stage derives from or acts upon the product of the preceding, or something falling or rushing forth in quantity. And don't worry about the second one, it sounds much more complicated than it actually is. It's basically, if you've ever heard of the phrase knock on effect, it's that. So something happens which affects something else, which in turn results in another thing happening. So looking at our examples, we can see second, the grip puts your wrists in a more stable position that initiates a cascade of postural changes. Men's Health, 15th of August 2022. So from the context, I'm going to guess this is about weight training, weightlifting, in which your grip, so how you hold on to something, makes a very big difference to how effective you are in training your muscles or um, preventing injury. So in this case, your grip, so how you're holding on to something, um, puts you in a more stable position that initiates a cascade of postural changes. So a cascade of postural changes means that simply by holding the bar differently with your wrists, you're maybe then putting less stress on your elbow or your shoulders, which in turn allows you to stand up more upright, which then maybe puts less stress on your back. So this is a cascade. So one thing leads to another, which leads to another, and then to another. Okay, so our next example. Shortly after cardiac arrest, blood stops coursing through the body, resulting in a lack of oxygen and nutrient circulation that sets off a cascade of events, leading to cellular death and organ injury. Martha Fourcade, Anchorage Daily News, 4th of August 2022. So the word cascade is also used quite a lot in medicine. So in this case, again, the fact that after this cardiac arrest, the blood stops coursing through the body, and if your blood stops coursing through your body, you're going to have a lot of knock-on effects, hence this cascade here, or like lack of oxygen, lack of nutrients, which in turn is going to lead to some of your cells dying and other organs not having enough oxygen or blood, also being injured in the process. So again, you have this one thing that leads to another thing, which then leads to another thing and results in something else happening. We also have the widening gap in wages between public and private workers has produced a cascade of problems for public sector workers. Lauren Kaori Gurley, Washington Post, 1st of August 2022. So again, this gap in wages has then led to more problems for public sector workers. So it results in something else happening. That's going to in turn cause something else to happen. And it continues the cycle. Looking at our synonyms now, we have waterfall. So a cascade can also just be another word for waterfall. We have outpouring and deluge, avalanche and torrent. So again, these all being synonyms In this case, they do relate quite directly to the fact that something is leading on to something else. So there we have it for our synonyms. Etymology, we have cascade, a fall or flow of water over a cliff. A waterfall, 1640s from French cascade, 17th century from Italian cascata, waterfall, from cascara, to fall, from Vulgar Latin, maybe I shouldn't say that one, frequentative of Latin, casum, casus, past participle of cadere, to fall, from the PIE root, cad, to fall. So that's going to be it for Cascade. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you learned something new, then please leave a like and consider subscribing. Always good to see you around. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.